Carpe Sus. Dave and I took Roy hunting up in North Texas for hogs. We're going to introduce him to thermal technology, and we taught him enough on how to use the scope to shoot with it, and we'd hoped to give him more instruction before we got on any hogs. Unfortunately, the first place we showed up, the hogs were already there, and so Roy didn't get any video of his shooting. The SD card on my scope went kaput, so I don't have any video from the entire evening, much less that first hunt. However, we ended up with 3 boars and 1 sow. We butchered the 1 sow. And here we've gotten on to another hog. By this time, Roy's been given more instruction. He's got the scope up and running. He's getting set up on his sticks at this point. Now, the hog is walking up on us, and here Roy's trying to find it. It's within 25 yards. He doesn't take the time to refocus the scope, and it's not even necessary at this point to refocus it, because all he's got to do is put the crosshairs right on the head right here and pull the trigger. And boar number 4 goes down. He stays on the boar while it goes through the curly shuffle, making sure it doesn't get up. And this was the one opportunity that we got a picture of Roy for the evening. Now, while we were taking Roy's picture, Dave was scanning out in the field and noticed that there was a sounder way on the other side of the field, so we made a long stalk across the field to get to these hogs. There are approximately 17 to 20 hogs in the sounder, and as you can see, they're doing a good job of rooting up the field. They haven't rooted up a large area of the field, but the area that they are rooting deeply, creating craters into the field, and you'll see some of those here in just a minute. So Dave's on the right, Roy's in the middle here, I'm somewhere on the left, and we're all getting lined up on our hogs, and we're discussing between one another which hogs that we're going to be shooting. At this point, we're about 100 yards away or so. Winds are calm, and we're about to start our countdown. Roy's first hog drops there. We make shots on the running hogs. That hog that's down there, I believe, gets up, and you'll see it running here in just a minute. We're also making shots on these hogs in the distance that are running. At least 2 of them get hit, but they manage to disappear into the distance onto the neighbor's property. And this hog that comes running up, I drop right there. And finally, the last hogs disappear into the distance. This is what the crater rooting looks like, and there's actually a dead hog up in a crater at the top center of this image. This is a close-up of that hog and a close-up of the cratering that you can see. All of this was churned up and very loose. And another one right here, also right next to the crater that it was digging. The one hog that was out in the field that you saw fall, we did not get a picture of it. Technical problems continued into the evening. We got a flat tire, then had a lug nut that would not come off. So 1 o'clock in the morning, we had to call Kip at R Collision Repair in Nakona. He came out, took care of us, and got us on the road again. The Pulsar Trail XP50 that was used in this video was provided by Third Coast Thermal. Carpe Sus, my friends.